Even with massive shooting titles like Fortnite and PUBG having been brought to smartphones, mobile still feels like the last frontier for shooters to conquer. FRAG Pro Shooter wants to be the game that does just that. Forget what you know about mobile shooters. FRAG is changing the rules with an easily accessible but difficult to master shooting game that trades traditional formulas for fast-paced 1v1 matches deeply rooted in strategy. In FRAG, the goal is to bring your opponent's score down to 0 before they can do the same to you. You can knock down the opposition's points in 2 ways, by destroying their bunkers and bases or successfully killing their entire team. It's a fresh approach to a genre that's had minimal innovation. FRAG draws inspiration from competitive shooters like Overwatch, Halo's Capture the Flag mode, PUBG, Smite, and yes, Fortnite, as well as other mobile games like Clash Royale. So today, we're breaking down this awesome little mobile game's 8 best features. But before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button and click that little bell so you know when we upload. Number 8, the community. With over 1.5 million beta players, there's tons of challengers from every corner of the globe waiting for you in FRAG. A big reason the FRAG community is already so massive is because it's more than just an online shooter. It's a social experience. A sense of community is woven into the fabric of the game. It's as much a place to meet up with your friends and fans as it is an actual battleground. In FRAG, you're more than just a random one-off opponent. You can link your YouTube channel, customize your bio, join a club, and rack up wins to build a huge following. Soon, winning is more than just about winning a match. It's about growing your fan base. And now, since we did just go on about how important the community is to FRAG, this next segment might seem a bit weird, but hear us out. Number 7, there's no teammates. So even though FRAG has an amazing, vibrant community where you're sure to meet new friends, you won't find any of them in the heat of battle. Unlike other online shooters, FRAG isn't about making friends. There's no squads or duos, it's just you and your strategically selected team of characters. If you've ever lost a match because of your lousy teammates, you'll appreciate FRAG's emphasis on going it alone. Playing solo, you can switch characters at will and adjust strategy on the fly. No yelling at inexperienced teammates required. The lack of teammates and ability to control multiple characters adds a managerial aspect you won't find in other online FPS games. It's something that feels truly unique to FRAG. Number 6, creating your own team. Why settle for leveling up one character when you can build a whole team? In FRAG, each match requires your full attention to all aspects of the battle. You can't sleep on offense or defense hoping someone else picks up the slacks because, well, there isn't anyone else. What you can do is build a team from a roster of over 40 unique characters. More on those guys later. If you're a defensive-minded fighter, you can build a team of characters whose unique abilities will bolster your defense. If you're an aggressive kind of player, you can totally stack your character deck with offensive firepower, or in Dr. Frost's case, ice power. Overall, the team creation element means you can't win in FRAG on shooting skill alone. It requires equal parts strategy and skill. And of course, to build your team, you'll need to get to know and unlock a variety of characters, which brings us to the next feature on our list. Number 5. 40 unique characters. For a mobile-only game, FRAG offers a robust roster of playable characters, each complete with their own upgradable abilities. Much like Overwatch, the characters have their own unique personality, background, and special abilities. Plus, there's no shortage of wild characters to choose from. Pirates, flaming skulls, football players, mad doctors, some sort of robot Medusa hybrid thing, there's something for everyone. And more importantly than the aesthetics, each character boasts a special ability and can be upgraded individually. The special abilities, true to the overall fast-paced nature of the game, quickly recharge and can be used frequently throughout the battle. How well you're able to hone these abilities will influence how you build the best team possible. Now, while this may sound like a lot to control in a mobile game, the ability and shooting mechanics work surprisingly well in the beta, which brings us to number 4. Number 4. FRAG was designed and optimized specifically for your phone. For most FPS games, mobile is an afterthought. FRAG's one of the few games that was designed with mobile in mind. While at first the movements feel a little sluggish, the game quickly picks up and the speed works to the advantage of the simplified shooting system. Rather than crowd the screen with buttons to try to match a console or PC experience, FRAG wisely opted for a less complicated approach. For example, when a player aims at their target, the game shoots for them. But if that doesn't sound like your style and you prefer more control over your weapon, you can simply double tap to fire. This allows for a clean screen with minimal distractions from the action. You'll find that FRAG's virtual joystick and special ability button are all you need to partake in the action. And since you can change characters on the fly, the variety of special weapons keeps the battle super interesting. Number 3, no more hiding. If running around for 20 minutes only to get headshotted by someone you didn't even see isn't your thing, FRAG has you covered. Small battlefields provide intense environments for short but epic battles. With no place to hide, players in Frag have no choice but to earn their victories. And that's actually a pretty novel concept in a battle royale genre in which victories are all too often tied with luck or over-reliance on superior players in your squad. Each unique battlefield in Frag puts you in the heart of the action. They're reminiscent of the capture point maps in Overwatch. Exposed, players are forced to push head-on into the battle or utilize characters with shield or jetpack abilities to strategically position their team across the map. There's no lucking into victory in Frag, which we think is a good thing. Number 2. Matches are short and sweet. The game is designed entirely around short, action-packed battles. While many online shooters end with elimination or force you to wait an eternity for a new match after dying, a kill in Frag triggers an auto respawn as another character on your team. This allows you to stay in the action until the battle is concluded. The relatively short runtime of matches makes for perfect pick-up-and-go mobile gaming. You can easily fit a game in between classes or at lunch. A single game isn't a huge time commitment, and you'll quickly develop strategy based on the outcome of multiple games in a row. The bottom line is, faster matches without true elimination means less waiting for revives and more time playing. Which, speaking of revives, number 1, no wait respawn system. In Frag, you may be down, but you're never out. While Apex Legends made noise for the inclusion of respawning knocked out characters, Frag takes it one step further, virtually eliminating the element of, well, elimination. Not only does it mean that virtually every moment in this app is spent in battle, it forces players to be more aggressive, creating a true player versus player environment. If you're like us and hate the feeling of being eliminated only to watch the rest of your squad squander all your hard work for the rest of the battle, Frag's single-player controlled team system might just be your speed. Not only is elimination not final, respawn is basically instant. You'll be back in the fight before you have time to stretch your weary fingers. Oh, and the characters eventually respawn as well, meaning if your boy Dr. Frost goes down, he'll be rising from that icy grave in short order to help ice your victory. So, those are our 8 favorite features in FRAG Pro Shooter. You can download the game on iOS and Android via the link in the description below. Make sure to let us know your favorite and least favorite elements of Frag in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to ArcadeCloud for more gaming videos just like this one. See you next time.